So today we're just going to be taking the wing mirror, changing the wing mirror for the new one. I accidentally smashed it. I'm sorry about my voice. I've had man flu. As probably some people already know that I've said it on social media, and the last video of us at the show is going to be a little bit late. We have to do it. So first off, we need to take the door card off. And there's a couple of screws. And there's one here, down the bottom, and one on the side. And I think there might be another one somewhere. So you take them screws off, get the door card off first. And then I'll bring it back once we've got the door card out. Yeah, there was some more hidden screws, two behind this door pull. It's dead easy to get off, it was just pushed on, just push fit. Get the screwdriver underneath it and then it'll just pull off. I will do like a time lapse, putting it back together so you can see how I put it back together. And then you'll know where all the little hidden screws are. And then once that's done, obviously it's attached by these little white clips, like on any Land Rover, in fact any car. And it'll push fits. You can get the screwdriver behind once you've got all the screws out, just ease it off, and then it'll come off. So now we got the trim off. So the trim's dead easy, this bit. It'll just come off, it's just got a little lip on it. So when you're putting it back on, I did put a little box under just so I don't have to disconnect the handle. Don't have to disconnect the radio or speakers. Once you've done that, there's 3 little screws here, 10mm. They're not very tight, I don't think they'll need going very tight, they won't let any Loctite on. Take them off. The wires will go through the little hole, wing mirrors off. Again, you'll probably notice in the time lapse that I do in a minute. You'll see how I put it all back together. We've got the wing mirror back on, as you can see there. So once you've got that on, you want to check, make sure obviously it's working. There's pointless putting on if it's not working. So I'm just going to check if it's working now. So obviously it's a little bit more difficult to know whether it's working when you're on your own, or you don't take the door card off because you can't shut the door. But literally, I've just put it on the left. As you can see, you probably already know if you've got Freelander, but if you click on the left, and then I've just put it all the way over to the left side. Obviously when I got it, it was set up for whoever was driving it, so it was set up so the mirror was pointing right. So I've just put that all the way to the left. It's definitely working. So we'll get on, put the door card back on, and then it's all done. So not a bad job. I'll just go over a few things and obviously the tools that we've used. So if you see it in the time lapse, I was struggling with this thing, trying to get it to fit back on. But just make sure that it's lipped over the plastic, you'll be able to tell where it needs to go. And then it was just fairly straightforward. Then it was just bash all the little clips back in, put the screws back in, everything will clip back together. I've also got the vent over here, I managed to smash that. So at the end of this video I'll do a little video of that as well, or I might do it in a separate video, but we'll see how we get on. And then tool wise, I did use a drill to do the screws, but really unnecessary. It was at the top of the toolbox, and I thought it's got the Phillips head on it, so just use that straight away. But no good when you get to the bigger screws down the bottom, because they're a lot further in. So you only need a Phillips screwdriver, 10mm socket on any ratchet, and a flathead, anything with of an end, a flat end, just to get the little cover off on that and the cover off there, and obviously to ease the door card off down here when you're getting all the bits out. So that's a simple job, to be honest. Hope it helps people. I know there's a load of videos out there, but just thought I might as well do it if I've, you know, smashed the wing mirror. So just dead quick, it wasn't hard, to be honest. So obviously I've smashed the lens on that. So I got a new lens. I thought I'd need to take the whole vent out, but it's just on little clips. But it will go that way around with the little silver clip on that side, the little spring. So if you get the screwdriver behind, this part here without the clip, so that'll be on this side of the car. Obviously opposite side on the other side, but obviously the closest one to the door. Get the screwdriver behind that end, just ease it out slowly till it gets to about this point, like at an angle, and then literally just jimmy it out. Obviously it's on a spring, so it is a little bit tight.